My favorite franchise in the entire world is Toy Story, and Toy Story 5's trailer just came out today. I've already done my reaction, but what I really wanted to do is actually do a breakdown video on this and kind of go frame by frame and watch this trailer in a little bit of a smaller light, because I think there's a lot of things to dissect from this trailer because we got so much information. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, comment down below your guys' thoughts, and of course, let's get into this. To go frame by frame, I mean, this opening scene is really interesting to me because it's Bonnie playing with Forky and Karen. And necessarily, I think first off, one of the things that really stands out to me is just the attention to detail and some of the animation. But the thing that really stands out to me, and we'll pause it right here, is we have Jessie, Forky, and Karen, and everyone kind of tying up together. The animation is completely different, it's changed. And what we can see here is that it plays off the creative imagination that a kid would have playing with their toys. We obviously saw this with Andy back in Toy Story 3, which has an incredible opening sequence right there, but this is kind of hers. And the thing that really sticks out to me the most is that Pixar has said that their next big original film, Gato, I think, is gonna have a different type of style of animation. I think this is just a preview of what we're going to get, this nice 2D palette of some sorts, and I overall really like the aesthetic for what they're going here for it overall, and I think it's just, personally for me, I think it's pretty stunning in a lot of different dynamics and ways. And as we continue to just kind of keep watching this and just go a little bit further into this, like just the art style alone, like and the attention to detail, like the way that it is 3D, but it's also 2D, it's something different and unique, and that's exactly what I'm wanting from Pixar itself. But now we pan to Bonnie being a lot older than I expected to see her. She is very much middling into that teenage range, which is very, very surprising to me here that they actually went in that route to age her up that much. I wonder if they're really going with the timeline of being like 6 years later since Toy Story 4. But as we pause right here, we do get a nice view of the toys right next to the bedside as she's playing with the iPad. And what I like to see here is that, of course, we see Dolly. It looks like she has like drawn on glasses of some sorts. We also have, of course, Buttercup right there, Trixie, Prickle Pants, Karen and Forky right here, Slinky, Mr. Potato Head, Mrs. Potato Head, the three aliens. Love to see them there. We always got to have our aliens. And then Rex as well. But what's interesting is there's no Jessie or Bullseye in that sequence. So I wonder if they're on the bed with her or per se if they're somewhere else, because as we see later on in this, Jessie gets involved with the iPad and kind of threatening the iPad a little bit with Bullseye. And I imagine that this scene alone is something that comes straight from that. When the toys are on the ground, they're jumping up there to kind of defend everything else and say, hey, you know, this isn't the way that we work things out. I love how it's also playing off the same thing with the iPad, of the way that it's kind of scrolling on through just like most people do as they doom scroll and kind of not pay attention to what other people are saying. Also showcasing like Jessie is just working through this, and I wonder what other tech things they might actually add into here other than just the iPad news on. Ham's little line of saying like, I got dibs behind the dresser. Such a classic line from Ham that I'm just like absolutely a fan of.
Dibs on behind the dresser.
But this is where we kind of get into one of the biggest things, is Jessie and Woody's reuniting. I mean, this is something for me that I wasn't expecting, like for them to really showcase how is Woody coming back. But I think that was one of the most important things for this trailer to dissect, is what has Woody been up to? And as we freeze frame right here, before we get a little bit further into this, we can see right here that we have Duke Kaboom, we have Giggles McDimples, it looks like right on Bo Peep's shoulder, and Bo Peep right there, as Woody is up there trying to save another toy, as that is what he left his group of friends to go on and do next. And first off, I'm really loving the dynamic of how it looks like they are still in communication. They're still talking. Even though they haven't seen each other in a while, they're still friends. And Jessie's mentioning that tech has invaded our house now too. And Woody mentions the phrase, I don't know, Jessie. Toys are for the play, but tech for everything. It's the heartbreaking line of it all. And especially like Woody seeing this angle of like how Jessie back in the day in Toy Story 2 was abandoned, left behind. She's so worried about that. And she basically tells Woody, I'm worried I'm losing Bonnie once again. And just as we saw in Toy Story 4, Bonnie was over Woody. And that was actually a really cool thing to see, because we necessarily never see that toys, like in any of the Toy Story franchise, which is a huge thing where kids just stop playing with some of their toys. And that's what Bonnie did with Woody. Even though I kind of hate Bonnie for that, I understand because that's what kids do. Woody's coming back through the window with his group of friends, and just that freeze frame right there of the poncho. I love Forky asking, is it a dress? No. Is it dressing? What is Woody up to? I love this new outfit. I cannot wait to buy the toy for that. Just saying, I'm a huge Toy Story aficionado. I need a Woody with the poncho. I'm gonna be there first day to buy it. But the thing that I love is the fact that the bald spot. It's not just an aging thing per se, it's actually something that's genuinely there, and very fascinating to see them actually dive into that and explore that avenue of things. Is that, again, Woody has a bald spot. And the fact that it kind of just plays off toys being roughed out, him being outside, all sorts of things like that. And it's awesome to see Buzz come right into this frame too. And to see them kind of just, it's a nice motif and a nice callback to the original Toy Story in this scene of like when he's putting the laser at him and Woody's trying to calm him down and they just go up to each other. And that hug, I mean, honestly gets me into such an emotional state because you just know they have such a big angle for that. Of course, the lily pad attacks Woody, and we can kind of see in this room, as we've seen Bonnie's room progress from Toy Story 3 to Toy Story 4 to now this, a lot more of an older kid is getting stylized in here. And it's interesting to see where this franchise may be going, because even in this frame, we just see all these kids on their iPads with one another. And specifically even here, it seems like the iPad is up to something, because Jessie and Bullseye get thrown in the car and they're away. And that's where it kind of takes me to wonder on this. I fully believe there are two separate storylines in this entire film. One that deals with Buzz, Woody, and the gang in the house, which I am loving if that is the case. And the other side of the table is Jessie and Bullseye going on an adventure of their own. And that for me is pretty fascinating to see. Now, of course, we also get this frame of like Buzz seemingly calling in an army and having all these other Buzz Lightyears that we've already heard about being on this island or washed up. I don't know how this is necessarily going to play into it, but I wonder if that's somewhere maybe Buzz knows about a bunch of Buzz Lightyears being washed up, or necessarily that's something that maybe comes into play with Jessie and Bullseye. I have a different idea with Jessie and Bullseye though. Because as we see in this frame with, I think the character's name is Smarty Pants, who is voiced by Conan O'Brien, this looks like a brand new house, new area. Is there a chance, because there's been rumors and leaks, that maybe Jessie is going back to her original owner? Some way, shape, and form, that is kind of coming back to her. Is this house that house? Is this the area that they're at? And is that why she's not with them? Because again, they're so separated for a majority of this. We also see like kind of a barn thing, because Woody's getting flown down and there's a pig trying to grab him. And then of course this iconic shot of Jessie being spun around, which is very much iconic towards the Toy Story 2 scene of when Jessie had to say goodbye and she's telling her backstory. But even like the Bonnie holding Jessie, that just seems like a goodbye thing. Is the lily pad like kind of showcasing something to where Jessie needs to go away? It's like you go from frame to frame and you see so many of these different things, whether it's that bedroom where she's kind of voicing to other toys, which you can kind of see the little hippo that's in the poster. I imagine there's something there as well. But then you even come down to this. You have Buzz, you have her leading an army of Buzz Lightyears, which makes me go, again, is that the storyline that she is a part of, and she's the one that finds those Buzzes? Where does she get sent off to? And even this sequence right here where you see Buzz and Woody kind of butting heads once again, saying, you don't think I can do it, them chasing off each other and jumping onto the car to stop it. I imagine they're trying to save Jessie. Of course, it would make sense that Buzz is doing that because he's not just her deputy, that's his lover in a sense. And I love how they're ponchos and all that stuff. But this is maybe the best line of it all, Mr. Potato Head. It's good to see them fighting again. But the iconic thing and interesting thing is they're in a box. Why are they all in a box? Is the lily pad getting rid of them all? Who knows? All I know is that Toy Story 5 is coming out soon, June 19th. I love this trailer. I genuinely think it is a perfect trailer, something that really symbolizes a lot of what I love about Toy Story, and I just had to make another video deep diving into this. I am such a huge fan, massive fan of this entire movie and this entire franchise. So definitely let me know down below. Are you excited for this? Are you not? Let's talk about it down there. Does this trailer excite you? I don't know. We'll see. We have some special Toy Story videos coming up over the next couple of months, so do look forward to those. I'm going to be deep diving into the entire franchise, at least one video per month. But my goal is to probably do little smaller ones interjected in between the films. I'm probably going to talk about Buzz Lightyear Star Command as well, but I'm excited. I don't know. This is everything. Thank you so much again, guys, for watching this. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and of course, until next time, stay classy.